The lesson that took me the longest to learn is that when you love yourself, everything else works out. I found the worst drug on the planet. And it's not something you shoot, it's not something you snort, it's not something you swallow. It's pity. Self pity, more importantly. When we are feeling sorry for ourselves, it's addictive. It's like this drug that makes us small and believe that we're not enough and that, well, at least we'll get other people's sympathy and pity, and we didn't make our lives out to what we wanted to, so at least we'll get some validation by telling us that, you know what, it just wasn't in the cards for us, and it's okay that we didn't live big, and it's okay that we didn't do anything with our lives, and that pity is addictive because people feel sorry for us, and they give us what's like a long, distant cousin of love, but it's not love. It's sorrow. It's feeling sorry for you. And we, as human beings, wither and die when we live with self-pity. We make our dumbest mistakes on the human experience with pity. And I just want to encourage you to stop pitying yourself. Stop pitying others. People see me and they, oh, that poor guy in a wheelchair. You're wasting your time. I live the life of a rock star. I wake up next to a naked lady in my bed every morning. Oh, by the way, I married her. So don't be like freaking out here, folks. I am happy on this planet. I've made something of my life. I continue to learn. I continue to make mistakes. But there's no room in my life to pity myself. And if any time I feel sorry for myself, I just get slapped upside the head by my wife, who reminds me that that's a drug that we are not going to take in our lives. So I've had many lowest moments in my life, those moments where I felt like I hit rock bottom and I was just wanting to tear out, wanting to break out of my life. And I think one of my lowest moments was just self-frustration when I was 30 years old. And, I have amazing parents and I love them dearly. And I was living at home when I was 30 and I was grateful for all the support that they were able to give me physically. But I felt like, man, I just want love. I want to travel and see the world with the love of my life. And I didn't have that. And I felt like all my other friends were getting married and having children. And I didn't have anyone to love me in the romantic sense. I just was ready to throw it all away, and then I met my wife. I met this amazing, intelligent, beautiful, encouraging human being that was able to fill up a part of my heart that all my friends and family members couldn't reach because it was reserved for my what I call soul match. And it's not that my wife completes me. I think that that statement is very limiting. I think that my wife reveals me. She shows me strength. She shows me character and integrity and all the things that I've heard from those around me that I love. But when you hear it from your soul match, when you hear it from the expression of you in the physical form, oof, it's so good. And, I am just so blessed to have gone from feeling like no one was going to love me and just struggling in a dating life that just was failure after failure after failure, learning along the way, but finally meeting her. And, that you don't need to be 3 feet tall in a wheelchair to have that story. That's the story of the human condition. Everybody's looking for love that nourishes them, not depletes them. I got that, and I am so very grateful. Fear is an interesting little tricky devil, and I find that it can either destroy you or make you sharp. It can either drive you insane and cause self-medication, or it can make you want to break out of your comfort zone and never look back. What I would tell the world is this. I would get really close in, and I would tell the world, you are enough. Whoever's watching this program right now, you're enough. And don't buy the hype of your fears and your insecurities that you're not enough, because you are. And if you can learn to love yourself, everything else works out. So if you want to kill yourself, listen to me right now. You have that choice. You do. But I don't think you really want to die. I think what you want is to get out of pain. And I think what you want is to have a different life than you do now. And I'm just going to lovingly tell you, hang in there and find something that lights you up and go after it, even if it takes you a while. Just jumping out of this existence just because it hurts right now It's not the answer. You have something for me and humanity. Please stay with us. I'm Sean Stevenson. Thank you so much for watching Kirsty TV. Check out our social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything you can. This has been a joy and a delight to be in your life. Thank you so much. Short enough?
Yeah. I was like, is he done?
Don't challenge me, lady. I will go with you.